Why, hello there, my lovies, my good people. How you doing? I've been gone for a minute, huh? About a month. Yeah, about a month. I've been letting these synchronicities build up and build up and build up and build up. So what are we going to talk about today, y'all? Because I've been getting so many synchronicities. Oh my goodness. Whatever is coming my way is so big, so beautiful, so lovely. I got all the patience in the world because I want what God has for me. I'm not rushing it. You see, this is my best. But God best? Oh, I want to see what God best is, and I want to see how God thinks of me. How does he see me living? So I've been following all of my synchronicities. And if y'all could just catch on to things that are repeating themselves, these things are trying to communicate with you so bad because there is a living being inside of you. And I call it life because that's exactly what it is. And this life has a plan for you. This life wants the best for you. This life wants to see you successful. It wants to see you wealthy. It wants to see you healthy. It wants to see you happy. And it wants you to fulfill your desires and your dreams. This life knows how to mend things together inside of you when things are going wrong. Y'all get to know this life because there are beings in the atmosphere. Let me explain the atmosphere to you guys because y'all don't get the atmosphere. This atmosphere is so rich. It is so rich. Well, how can an atmosphere be rich, Tasha? Why, let me tell you. The reason this atmosphere is so rich is because it's full of thoughts and ideas. Yes. You know how many people on this planet? You know how many people got ideas? You know how many people got thoughts? When these things are thought of or spoken out loud, they go into the atmosphere. You are a receiver. You are a broadcaster. You are a radio, and you search for frequencies. You are a tuner. And when you get tuned to a certain way, you can pick up on any thought depending on where you are in your thinking. These thoughts are just hanging around out there. And let me explain what I mean. Have you ever experienced having an idea? Let's just say a business idea, okay? I'm going to give y'all an example. My husband, a long time ago, wanted to start a game truck. At this point, there was no such thing as game trucks, right? But he talked about it every day. He talked about how he could book parties. He talked about the big trailer he could put it in. He talked about the games and stuff that he could put in there. He talked about this every day. Now, he could have been the one that put this thought out because he thought about it, or he could have picked up on somebody else's thought patterns, like somebody else had the same thought. Since he wants his own business, he wants to be an entrepreneur. So when you say, I would like to be an entrepreneur, I would really like to own my own business, you start that searching inside of you. You activate something. So now that you're in that field of being an entrepreneur and you need an idea, you thinking like, what can I do to make money? There you go. You done went into the thought patterns of ideas on how to make money. So my husband talked about this for almost a year. things kept going wrong. Things kept going wrong. And all of a sudden, one day we was sitting at the red light, and lo and behold, we saw one truck pulling a trailer, and he created a game truck. That was the first time we had ever seen a game truck. See, when you get an idea, when God give you something and you don't do it, it's somebody else out there that would. And then two, you have to be careful, because you may be trying to go into a business that don't fit you, that don't suit you, that just isn't there. Like you might get in there and all type of stuff just don't go wrong, lose money, all that stuff. You don't act on anything until you see what you asked for coming to pass. You got to see what you asked for coming to pass. Therefore, you know this is for you. That means you are in alignment and things are working out for you. But you should not go into a business or open a business without the universe's help, because in other words, you're going in on your own. You searching for things on your own. Man, you let the universe put that together. The universe bring people to you. It bring people with connections. It put you in the right place at the right time, around the right people at the right time. And the timing is always perfect. The timing is always right. You will always be able to jump out there and do it. Now, you can force the situation, oh, hell break loose, or you just sit back and just wait till things start manifesting, dealing with what you're asking for. So my husband never did do the game truck business. He lost interest in it real quick. So maybe he just picked up on a thought form and it was a good idea. But he got a whole nother thing going, and what he got going truly fits him. Like, I watch God bless him in his field. I watch things come to him in his field. I've been talking to him and trying to explain to him not to move on his own. And it's so hard not to move on your own, because we so used to seeing what's in front of us. And sometimes it's real scary. So we start panicking, and God will come in at the 9th hour. I mean, like, wow, right at the end. So, or he'll come after you do what you do, and then you'll be like, dang, all I had to do was just wait a little longer. Well, I know how to avoid that, because if I don't see no signs of what I'm asking for, that means I'm just asking, and maybe that's not for me, or the timing is not right. I need to move on, go find me something else to do. If the thought occurs again, you can reiterate on it. If you don't see anything come through, then you just move on until you start seeing synchronicities start coming in and coming in and coming in. But you got to learn how to track your synchronicities. And that is what this is about today, y'all. Okay, everybody knows I've been trying to manifest a house. I've been wanting a house. I just made a video about a house being built right in front of my house. And I've watched this house come up from the ground up. And God, my heart be so happy when I see that house. I have prayed over that house so many times. And my daughter told me that the people that are having that house built was over there the other day. So that's not my house. But I got to see what it was like to have a house built. And plus, I rejoice when other people are being blessed. Never be envious of somebody else, because your time is your time. Their time is their time. So I want my house when things are just right. Now, my thing is with this house, I've been asking for this house, right? And I collected the keys. Remember, you got to look for things that are synchronistic to the things that you're asking for, and you can't do it. Like, you can't make it up. You can't rush it. You just have to catch it when it comes by. Because remember, faith comes by hearing, and by hearing the word of God, meaning she got this. So if you don't hear it, which means see it, then it doesn't work. Because when you see it, you can hear it. And it's crazy that it's like that. But if you practice just being spirit and not flesh, because you've been flesh all your life, you've been doing fleshly things all of your life, try to put the skin suit in a box. Just put it up for a while, because you don't wore it out. And while it's in that box, you be spirit, you be breath, you practice. And how do you practice? Well, you pay attention and you write things down that come to you. If something means so much to you, you will do all that you can. You will put in all the effort to get what you want. And what I want is a house built from the ground up. I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. I don't want to spend my whole life trying to pay it off. I don't want to be in debt with this house. See all the stuff that I'm asking for? So everything that I'm asking for gonna have to come to pass in order for me to be in this house calmly, freely, without debt, not owing nobody nothing. And this house will be just right in the right location. So I know that this house is being worked on, and I'm claiming it because it's already there. It's just the people and the situation, like the universe got to manipulate things to get everybody in the right order for everything to go down how it's supposed to go down. And if you want to see how it go down, if you want to see how your blessings come through, write down them dang gone synchronicities. Every synchronicity has a story with it. Every synchronicity has a magnificence about it. It's in layers. The information that comes from synchronicities is amazing. Your goal is to vibrate high. See, I don't like to lie. I don't like to pretend. I'm a realist, so I'm good at imagining, but then it's sort of like irritate me a little bit. So I have found another way around it, because I don't like pretending. You know what I'm saying? I just feel fake when I'm pretending. And so if God wants these feelings from me, He gonna have to give me something real to make these type of feelings come out. And when I tell y'all, the feelings that you're looking for are divine. The feelings that you're looking for will move you. Like you can feel it. Like you can feel the excitement. You can feel the hair standing up on you. You can feel the chills. You can see the tears coming out of your eyes. You can feel the frog in your throat. I'm talking about you're trying to make your body react to these feelings. And that puts a boost in it, like boom, it brings some type of force. And what it does, you're trying to pull something out of the vortex, right? The vortex has everything in it that y'all don't ever ask for. I've been in the vortex. I've seen the vortex. And in the vortex, it's not like it is over here. In the vortex, nothing is dead. Everything is alive. You could talk to the grass. You could talk to the trees. You could talk to the flowers. You could talk to each piece of sand on the ground that makes up a yard of dirt. You could talk to your pillows. You can talk to your blanket. You could talk to your TV. You could talk to your coffee pot. Like over there, it's like Beauty and the Beast. Y'all remember Beauty and the Beast when the teacup was talking? The teacup was a mother. The teacup had a child. Man, it's just like that. Where do you think they get that idea from to create that movie? See, thoughts are in the air. You pick up on them thoughts and you put flesh to those thoughts, because anything that matters to you matters to matter. And when I say matter, I mean flesh. Make it tangible. Make it where you can see it, taste it, touch it, feel it, grab it, experience it. So that's what you're trying to do. So you need to get to know your synchronicities. And I'm going to give y'all some good examples, because I'm in Savannah, Georgia. Never been to Savannah, Georgia. But I've been coming for the last 3 weeks, and I have really enjoyed what I have seen. And being around all the water here, I feel a deep connection here. Maybe it's all the history here. Maybe I was here in a reincarnated life, in a life past. maybe I was here in Savannah. That's why I feel so connected, because this really where all our ancestors was brought on them slave ships, you know. So who knows? But I feel real connected to this place. So while I'm riding up and down the road, we're traveling from state to state to state, because we're riding in a 18-wheeler making deliveries, right? So we've been going to Tennessee, we've been going to North Carolina, we've been going to Tampa, Florida. We come out of Savannah. I live in Noonan, so you know we travel a long way to come up here to do this type of stuff. But I've been enjoying myself while I'm here. For some reason, it's like I feel like I'm supposed to be here, or I could just be at the right place, like for myself to heal, to get away from my usual environment, because you gotta switch up. You can't let the devil know you hang out in one spot. Like, you gotta treat that joker. You got to move around. So while we riding on the highway, I look up. The highway is called Purple Heart Trail. Y'all know I got happy immediately when I saw Purple Heart Trail, because that lets me know that my signs know that I'm in Savannah. You see that? How is that possible? It's possible because everything is alive. And these signs, symbols, and wonders, they follow you around. Really, they be there before you do. You're in the right path. I think these things are here because when you was here the last time, you left clues for yourself in order for you to navigate here. So you got to get on a certain level to try to think like you thought, and you got to find these little symbols because they lead you to your things. Everybody got something that belongs to them here, but you will never get it. And I think that's why you want stuff so bad, because your stuff just sitting around. You could just be watching TV and something you want real bad to just interrupt the whole freaking show. Like, it'll just come out of nowhere. You know what that let me know? They want me. The things that I am desiring wants me. Because if I'm not thinking about you, you ain't nowhere on my radar, and you just pop up like that, you came to me, or something sent you my way. And see, I'm so sensitive because I practice every day. Practice make perfect. I freaking can feel it. I can tell when something done change, because it's nothing that you're doing towards a situation and all of a sudden the idea just, you like, dang, dude, I'm trying to watch TV. And then it'll keep on playing scenarios. You'll be like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Because you ever ask for something so much to the point where it get on your nerves, and you like, you know what? If you ain't gave it to me by now, fuck it. I don't want it. I ain't finna keep sitting up here. And I've gotten to that point so many times, because I tell God, what the hell I look like begging you? I'm not finna sit here and beg you. I asked for this. You're supposed to give it to me. You said all I had to do was believe. Dude, I done went farther than believing. Like, I know. You don't have to convince me no more. Ain't no more of me turning back. It's nothing back there for me. That don't even make sense to me. This makes more sense to me than anything I have ever done in my life. So when I was riding down that highway and I seen we was on Purple Heart Trail, that's when the synchronicity started. So I wrote that down. I kept that. I said, okay, we on Purple Heart Trail. My signs are showing up. I'm in the right place. I'm not here by coincidence. Then we ride on and ride on and ride on, go somewhere else, come to find out this place we end up in, it's a Purple Heart City. You see that? I didn't ask for this stuff. The Purple Hearts just follow me around. The Purple Hearts represent my deceased daughter. She's the one that taught me how to do all this. She's the one that comes through and helps me. She's my guardian angel. Her name is Nadia. And I recognize her through Purple Heart. So while we're riding, we riding to Purple Heart City. And these cities have the presidential symbol on them. See, when you see in the spirit, one word can morph into a whole bunch of things. Like you got Purple Heart. You can have the word. You can have the presidential sign. You can have an actual veteran. You can have an actual Purple Heart. So be careful. Well, it's for me, but other people can see it too. If you just want to live in my world and tap in, just ask my daughter to show you the Purple Hearts. And when you start seeing the Purple Hearts, please comment down below. Please let me know you see the Purple Hearts. Now, it could be the name of a building. It could be the name of a highway. But it's going to say Purple Hearts. If you see the presidential reward sign, you're going to say Purple Heart. If you see an actual Purple Heart, the symbol Purple Heart, you're going to say Purple Heart. If you see a veteran and he has the Purple Heart on, you're going to say, oh my God, he's a Purple Heart vet. You're going to say Purple Heart. It doesn't matter. It could be the name of a business. It could be the name of some shoes. It could be the name. It could be the name of some candy. It could be the name of a movie. And by the way, before I left, I was sitting there writing in my book, trying to decide how else can I introduce these Purple Hearts to the world to try to get people to get what I'm saying. Something told me to look up. When I looked up, it's a movie coming out. Well, it might be out now on Netflix called Purple Heart. I was like, what? And I love when it happened like that. That's like right now in conversation. So I'm thinking about the Purple Hearts and God telling me to look up. So what I was thinking about, I was on the right path and I'm going to do what I was thinking about. See how confirmation comes? So while we riding, we see Purple Heart Trail. We see the Purple Heart City. We get on the expressway. The car to the left of us has a Purple Heart tag. So we like, wow, she all over the place today. She's everywhere we went, and we've been going from state to state to state to state. I have seen her in every state. I have seen her in the stores. I went in Love's just to get me something to drink, and there it was, a Purple Heart right there in my face. So she's everywhere I am because I'm tuned in. I'm not looking for these things, but when I see them, it's like I just know they're there. Somehow I look up at the right time. I look over at the right time. You know what I'm saying? And they're just there. So there was the Purple Heart leading the way on the expressway. So I said, Purple Heart, I sure do appreciate you. It lets me know I'm safe on this highway because I was getting concerned because every like 10 miles it was an accident. Every time you turn around, it was an ambulance going down the road, down the expressway. We kept seeing cars flipped over, trucks flipped over. I'm like, I'm getting so afraid. You ever seen so many accidents and heard so many sirens on the expressway? You start getting so nervous. You like, you know what? I'm ready to go home. I don't want to ride no more today. Let's go home. That's how I began to feel. And I think I started having a panic attack because it was obsessive. It was obsessive. And that also means that I need to pay attention to alarms. I need to be alert. I need to watch my surroundings. I need to be careful who is in my circle. I need to watch something. I need to pay attention to something. That's why that stuff was so obsessive. And I was there in that place at one time. Those sirens going off, that's an alarm. Like, I need to be alert. Like, I really need to be on my P's and Q's. So I've been prayed up. I done protected myself because I have no idea what it is. It could be spiritual. It could be physical. It could be mental. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could be a sickness. It could be somebody wishing bad on me. It could be I'm about to do something crazy. It could be I'm about to have an accident. It could be anything. But that feeling said, get off the expressway. But my sign said, ride on, boo. This stuff don't concern you. You're not going to be in no accident. You're okay. We got you. So when I seen that Purple Heart to the left of the car, I couldn't do nothing but smile. And then I got a tear in my eye because I began to pray for the people on the expressway. I began to pray every time I seen an accident. I prayed that people were okay. So the last car we saw was flipped over so bad. I started praying immediately. Then that fear came up again, right? So we get like 2 miles past the little accident, and I'm sitting here praying in my heart with everything in me, but I pray in the right now. I don't beg. I pray like it's already done. I'm thanking God for helping them people. I'm thanking God for nobody losing life. I'm thanking God. I'm just thanking God the best way I can. And at the same time, I'm like, I'm ready to get off this expressway. So I started doing that again. That scary feeling started coming up again. So I leaned my head to the window. And when I look out the window, tell me why there's a white car riding next to us. We in a truck, so we sitting up high. I can look down in the truck. I see everything. I can look down in the car. I can see everything in the car. This lady was driving this car. It had sunflower steering wheel cover. It had sunflower car seats. It had sunflower floor mats. She had the sunflower hanging in the visor. She had the sunflower on her tag. She had the sunflower stickers on her window. And guess what that was saying? Tasha, you okay on the highway. We riding with you. You not by yourself. You're not in no danger. You doing what you're supposed to do. You're on the right path, and we are along the path. That's why you see us, to let you know there's nothing wrong here. This stuff that's happening on the outside of you does not concern you. But that's good that you're praying for them, but that stuff does not concern you. You are safe. Stop worrying. So I had to shake it off, y'all. I had to shake it off. But I rejoiced when I saw the sunflowers. I was like, oh, this is so awesome. So I was like, thank you, sunflowers, for giving me courage and strength and reminding me to keep my eye on God. I got distracted because every 10 miles it's an accident. I got to start all over again. It's getting scary because it's so many. I know it had to be over 10 accidents in one day. I've never seen so many accidents in one day in my life. So I had a little slight panic attack, but the sunflowers told me to calm down. Then to reassure me, when we were getting off the exit of where we was going, the sign had nothing but sunflowers on it. It said, welcome to Pooler. And I was like, oh, and it had all these sunflowers on it. And I just said, you know what? Man, if I didn't have y'all, I wouldn't know what to do. And I want to thank the universe, God, everything that's involved in my well-being, everything that loves me and care about me and wants to see me do good. This life inside of me, I thank you so much. Thank you for eyes to see like you do. And I thank you, sunflowers. Thank you for shining just so bright in my life and my heart, like you are the sun, like you bringing the sun into me. Because I start thinking dark, like I start thinking of death, like I start thinking accident. But that's how things happen. But I have something to jump me off real quick before I go there, because you'll dwell on stuff like that if nothing interrupts you, if nothing snaps you out of it, if nothing catches your attention. You will sit there and be like, in all that time, you done had an accident, you at the funeral, and you done buried the person, and you crying. You see what I'm saying? You let the whole scenario play out. So I thank God that my signs and wonders are there to stop me. So we keep on going and keep on going. So we decided to go on is it like a river walk, boardwalk? It's like a boardwalk up here or whatever. I've never been here before, y'all. So whoever know about Savannah, Georgia, know exactly what I'm talking about. So we go into this store. And I'm stopped by bracelets. And what do I see? The evil eye bracelets. The evil eye is blue, black, and white. And let me tell y'all about the evil eye. This evil eye protects you, but it morphs. It morphs into things. The colors, when you see the colors blue, white, and black together, that's the evil eye. It could be on a roll of toilet tissue. You know what I'm saying? You're being protected by the evil eye. And let me show y'all what I mean by that. So y'all don't think I'm crazy. I'm in this hotel room, y'all. But let me show y'all something. I know I'm protected everywhere I go because I know how to see. And let me show y'all what I saw. Look at this. Look at this. You see that? Evil eye colors. Evil eye colors. This is the necklace that I have right here. See that? Evil eye colors. Meaning that I am protected always. See? Just because it's toilet tissue don't mean nothing. It don't mean a goddamn thing. But it's the same thing, see? But the evil eye colors morphs into things. Those two are the same thing. One is a necklace, one is tissue wrapping, but they represent this. So anytime you see these colors together, that's protection. Those are the evil eye colors. So now you get what I mean when I say that these things, they morph. They morph into things all the freaking time. So I'm sitting here like, you know what? It feel good that God know everywhere I be. Like, I don't have to worry about if something gonna happen to me if I walk in this store. Because y'all know you can't even go to a grocery store. You can't go to church, can't go to a library. It's always something happening. So I look for God when I go into places. And if I don't see God, I don't stay. And usually I'll see God right before I get in the place. So I don't even have to go through that. But me being in this hotel up here in Savannah, Savannah, Georgia, I'm protected. And it's the tissue. It's the freaking tissue wrapper. But it represents so much more. See, the evil eye is watching my back. It's making sure whatever's going on in my environment or the atmosphere that's not good for me, I'm being watched and I'm taken care of. And I want you guys to be able to see like this so bad. So, another thing that happened to me while I was here, while we were walking on the river walk, we walked into this store and I saw the evil eye bracelet. So that wasn't it. I was so blown away by the evil eye bracelet. I bought the bracelet. That was a necklace that I just showed y'all. But I have a bracelet that I got. And let me show y'all the bracelet. God dang, I came out of here and I didn't even show y'all the goddamn bracelets. That was like the main reason I came in here. Okay, look. These are the bracelets. This is the bracelet right here. See that? All these are the same entity. Same entity. Just different. Different, it morphs into different things, but all this mean the same thing. See that? I want y'all to get this, y'all. That's why I'm taking my time, you know what I'm saying? If I'm boring you, you can go on, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry this may not be interesting to you, but I'm in the spirit realm. So this is for people that want to spirit walk. This is for people that are tired of saying, Oh, God is real. God is real. How do you know God is real if you're not experiencing him? Your God should talk back to you. Your God should communicate with you. You should laugh with your God. You should play with your God, not just do it because your grandmama them said it. If you ain't seeing them, if you ain't having no experiences, you're not there. You're not there. You're just believing what somebody told you. And you're making that your belief. But are you taking the time to find out about them yourself? Are you taking the time to figure out how you can get God to talk to you and communicate with you? Y'all, it's not hard. And the easiest way to catch on is through your synchronicities. Your synchronicities lead you to where you go. When you're manifesting, it's not about the house. It's not about the car. It's not about the business. It's the journey of getting to the car, the house, and the business. That's what the excitement was. And after I saw that bracelet in that store, I was drawn to the back of the store. So I'm standing at the counter like, okay, well, I'm having a strong feeling. I'm having this strong feeling. So I look around. I'm looking at everything in the store, because I'm not like everybody in the store. While I'm in the store, I'm saying, okay, which one of y'all talking to me? Who or what in here is trying to get my attention? I'm talking to shirts, hats, socks, keychains, souvenir items, you name it. Whatever this store was selling, I was talking to it. I was talking to the floor. I was talking to the ceiling. I was talking to the register. I was talking to the countertops. I'm like, okay, my presence is in here. Now, know that you know I'm here. Who wants me? Why do I feel this pull towards this way? Something said, just look down. And when I looked down, y'all, I saw a silver spoon with Savannah on it. It was a souvenir, but it was just sitting there. Just one silver spoon. And y'all know my theory about the silver spoon. I don't know what the silver spoon represents. I just collect the data, and I'm not forcing anything. I'm letting it come to me. Now, I can play with the ideas, because when I see this spoon, inspiration pops up, ideas pop up, and I think that's what that spoon wanted me to feel. That's what that spoon wanted me to think. So this spoon had welcome to Savannah on it, right? Now, if you went through some of my videos, a spoon is one of my living words. And the reason I call spoon a living word is because this spoon is doing stuff. This spoon is active. It's just one silver spoon. And it's never, when I see it personally, when I can touch it, it's always one spoon. If I'm watching television, it's more than one spoon. Like I saw a TV show with a man at a kid's birthday party. And he was pulling a rabbit out of the hat. But he was pulling spoons out of the hat. He was putting spoons on his nose. He just had spoons, 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 spoons. And this movie was about kids that harnessed this certain type of energy, that they all had special gifts. So they were trying to find these kids. So the little girl whose birthday party it was, her parents had no idea that she was one of those type of kids. And so when she left the man playing with the spoons, when he was pulling the spoons out the hat, Mom and Dad went in the house to get something to bring out to the party. But when they got in the kitchen, all of the silverware. Now let me tell y'all, this is how they interrupt you when they want you to pay attention to whatever is trying to get your attention. And you can't tell me spoons is not messing with me. Spoons is not talking to me. Spoons is not following me. Spoons are trying to tell me something. So when they went in the kitchen, all the silverware was all over the place. Guess what? The knives were on the floor. The forks were spread all out on the floor. But guess what was stuck at the top of the ceiling? about 100 silver spoons. They were just dangling from the ceiling. And I took, I made a video about it. It's somewhere on here. I don't know which video it is, but I talk about silver spoons. Okay. That's when I noticed that the spoons had got obsessive. Now, what really gets creepy, and it's not creepy if you in the spirit realm, it's creepy if you thinking flesh wise. Well, I say creepy for y'all, but it gives you that, ooh, what's happening feeling. So I guess you can call it creepy or whatever, but not in a bad way creepy. Just something is very different from what you're used to. So we went to this auto mechanic place, like maybe an hour or two away from home. When we were pulling out of this auto shop, something told me, you didn't look back. And I was like, why would I look back? Back to what? I'm not from here. I don't even know where I am. When I catch myself speaking out loud, I said, oh, girl, you having a conversation by yourself. You need to look back. So when I looked back, there was a fence, a rusty fence with one silver spoon in it. Was that for me or what? Who put that spoon there? Nobody knew I was going there. Nobody there knew me. But that spoon was put in place for a reason. So I took a picture of the spoon. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show y'all the spoons that I'm talking about. And I'm going to show you how the spoon's just there in my face. Like, what do you want? What are you trying to tell me? And I can think of all types of things with a spoon. I can go spiritual with the spoon, but I'd rather for the spoon to reveal to me what the spoon wants for me. It's okay for me to put my little thoughts in it, you know what I'm saying? Because the spoon wants you to vibrate high. And when you get that type of thinking, you ain't thinking about nothing else but that spoon. So guess what? You creating, you're allowing your manifestation to come through. There's no turbulence. There's no resistance because you ain't there, Bubba. You in the world of the spoons, right? So I'm looking at this spoon in the fence and I'm like, okay, spoon, I see you. I see you. I see you. And I appreciate it. But what are you trying to tell me? You know what I'm saying? So I go, maybe, I think it was a couple of months ago. I went up the street and I'm sitting in front of this store waiting on my family to come out of the wellness center. And I look up, there's a cupcake place right in front of me. And the symbol for the cupcake is a sunflower with a cupcake. And I'm like, oh, hello, sunflower. How are you? Because I hadn't seen sunflowers all that day. And so when I pulled up and I saw that sunflower, y'all know I was talking to that sunflower on that sign, right? Yeah, you got to be willing to go out there. You can't be ashamed. If you going to serve God, you got to serve him in spirit and in truth, in spirit. Meaning you ain't there, Bubba. Your skin ain't there, but you there. And you got to be truthful with it. You can't be ashamed. You got to be bold. So you going to look like a crazy person. But guess what? Won't nobody know you crazy but you, because you don't have to say this stuff out loud. You can have the whole party on the inside of you, because I do that a lot. I have this party on the inside of you, and the feelings are more stronger when you don't say nothing, when you just keep your mouth closed and let your body go through the experiences, and you talk to the sunflower in your mind. So I'm sitting in the car and I'm like, hi, but my mouth isn't moving. But I'm speaking inside myself. So I'm just talking to the sunflower. And then something said, you want a cupcake? And I said, nah, I don't want no cupcake. I don't do sweets like that. Something said, you want a cupcake. And I'm like, ugh, all that icing. I don't want no cupcake. And then something said, you want a cupcake. So I look at the sign. I said, sunflower, you telling me I need to eat this cupcake? Do I really want a cupcake? And I said, okay, well, I'll just get the cupcake since you said I want a cupcake. If I don't want to eat the cupcake, I'll give it to one of my kids. But I must supposed to go in this store. That's what I'm thinking, right? So I said, okay, I'll go in here When I opened the car door, tell me why was a silver spoon right next to me on the ground for no reason at all. You see, these signs work together. I needed to see the silver spoon. The silver spoon needed to see me. It was only one parking spot left in that spot, y'all, and we parked there. And for that spoon to be sitting right there, that means that spot was empty for me. Because the universe knew I was coming there. My son needed a physical. They knew I was going to that clinic, and they knew the sunflower on the sign knew that I would recognize it and it can talk to me. And the pull was open the car door because the spoon wants you. That's what the sign was trying to tell me, the cupcake and the sunflower. So when I opened the door, then I seen that spoon on the ground, y'all. I said, y'all slick. Y'all so slick. Oh, man, Spoon. What's up with you, Spoon? What do you want? What are you trying to show me? Like, you just keep showing up single by yourself. Like, what's with you? Like, what do you want? You want me to pick you up? You want me to bring you home, or you just want me to see you? So what I did was I said, well, I'm not going to pick you up because it's too much stuff going on. You know, my immune system low, and that was a real spoon. Somebody ate off that spoon. I don't know where that spoon had been. So I said, I'll better you one. I'll take a nice, good picture of you. Therefore, I can have you forever. And I can show you to the world. And I can explain you to the world. And I can introduce you to the world. I can put you on my YouTube page, Spoon. I can make you famous. You want to be famous, Spoon? Is this something you want to do? Is it somewhere you want to be? Do you need me to take you somewhere? Like, these objects are real. And ain't nobody gonna tell me that sunflower didn't help that spoon get my attention. So when I got out the car, I took a picture of the spoon. Then I looked at the sign. I said, you know what? I'm gonna obey. I'm gonna go in there and buy me a cupcake because Spirit said you want a cupcake. So I went in there. I got me a strawberry cream cheese cupcake. I broke a piece and it was so good. But y'all, it was so sweet. I ended up giving it to my kids. But let me tell y'all about food, right? When the Spirit tells you to eat something, eat it. Eat it. It doesn't matter what it is. If Spirit say you want to eat something, you need to eat something, or the food can somehow talk to you and tell you, eat me, you need to eat me, like the mushrooms did when my white blood cell count was going low. It was too low. They was freaking out. They thought I had cancer. And then I started noticing the mushrooms, and the mushrooms told me I needed to eat them because they were my manna and they would make me better. And so I pigged out on them. I ate them for like 2-3 weeks. When I went back, they said my white blood cell count was to the roof. So I always keep mushrooms in my diet. Like I'm eating them now because they told me my white blood cell count was low again. Because I'm going through a change, y'all, with this heart transplant. My rejection stopped though, but they haven't got rid of the antibodies that the rejection caused. They were having problems with that. But think about it. They couldn't stop the rejection, y'all. But when I caught COVID, and I don't hate COVID, I thank God for all things because God controls the wind. He controls the fire. He controls the rain. You think he don't control COVID? Okay? When I caught COVID, they said it was nothing they can do to stop these antibodies from coming. That if I kept on creating these antibodies, they was going to start hardening. My arteries was going to start getting hard. And I was going to die a horrible death. So I said, y'all heard that? Y'all better not do that to me. You better do something. So the rejection has stopped creating. Now they got to figure out how to get rid of the antibodies that the rejection created. So I thank God for COVID. I thank God that I caught COVID. I survived COVID. Yeah, I had COVID under submission in a headlock in this bitch. I was fucking COVID up. You think you finna come in here and destroy my lungs and mess up what I got going on? No, you better come in here and do something God told you to do. You better find something positive to do up in here, and you better not touch nobody in my house. You're not allowed to touch nobody in my house. So I caught COVID, y'all. When I tell you I couldn't keep my family away from me, them jokers was sleeping in the bed with me. I was like, please, I'm trying to quarantine. I don't want to kill nobody. Nobody in my house caught COVID. I took them to get COVID tests so many times. They didn't get it. I caught it, but I caught it for a reason. So everything ain't bad, y'all. Things created to destroy us, God can turn around and use that stuff for your good and save you. So when I seen that spoon, I'm eating goodness, y'all. I'm being fed the right soup. I got a soup in me, a good soup. That's what my spoon is for. A good knowledge, a good bowl of knowledge. That's what I am. And when I seen that spoon in Savannah, well, here in Savannah, and it says, welcome to Savannah, I start thinking, maybe I don't have my house because I'm supposed to move. So what did I do? Because when you get these thoughts, you vibrate high. I wasn't thinking about nothing else. So, I done brought something else in. It's going to be something good coming my way because I haven't been thinking negative at all, y'all. So, I start playing with the word Savannah. I did the numerology on Savannah, and it equals a 5. I am a 5 life path, and my husband is a 5 life path. And everything in that, in there, it matches something with everybody in my house. Everybody in my house. It comes up to like I think, was it 26? Yeah, it was 26. My birthday is 26. My birthday is on the 26th day. So everything was lining up. When I got through doing the numerology with Savannah and everybody in my household, my husband and my 2 kids, all of us were natural matches. Not compatible, but we all were natural matches. So maybe I haven't gotten my home because I'm supposed to move. Because I asked God to move me where my energy is more vibrant, more useful, more accepted, more wanted, where I can do good at. Don't just place me anywhere on this earth, God. Put me in a spot where if I ask for something, it's going to pop up. Put me in a spot where manifestation just comes so fast. Put me in a spot where I can hear you clearer. I can see you clearer, where I can grow more. Put me in a spot where I could be of use, I could be of service to the community. Like, put me in a spot where I can help somebody. I can tell somebody my stories. So I just want to help uplift the kingdom. I just want to help people feel good. I don't want nothing in return. I just want people to feel good. I mean, you tell me you feel good, and that's my gift right there, girl. That information you gave me helped me out. You know what? That's my reward right there, because I know my labor is not in vain. So when I seen that spoon and it said, welcome to Savannah, and I see all this water, and y'all know what water is or does, because nobody knows what water is, but we know about water. We know some things about water. Water magnetizes. Water helps you manifest. Water balances you. Water records. Water has memory. Man, water got it going on. You came from water. Water grew you. Water birthed you. Water formed you. You are water. Water surrounds you. Water is everywhere. And I'm up here with all this water, and I'm feeling different. I'm really feeling different. So I like the spoon. I took the spoon and I took a picture of the spoon. And like I said, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the spoons. And I got one more thing to tell y'all, and I'm out. Okay, we're making a delivery. And while we're talking, and I think we were in North Carolina. We were in North Carolina. And this spirit, this life inside me lets me know that it's there. Like it hears my conversation. It's never away from me, right? So we sitting in the car, in the truck, and we're talking about my son, Bam Bam. His name is Jose, but we call him Bam Bam, right? And we was talking about what a good kid he was, and we believe his future is so bright. And I kept saying that boy is blessed. He's blessed. He's the baby that I had when my heart went bad. He's my last baby. So he is my heart. I lost my original heart, but I gained him, and I gained this new heart. Like my whole life changed when I had him. And I said, he's not normal. He's not a regular kid. Like he's something, I don't know what, but he's going to do something. Like he's the lightest person in the house. Like he is an oddball compared to us. He doesn't talk like us. This dude talks so educated, so proper. You looking at him, when they see me and they see him, I say, yeah, somebody like me can have a child like that. They're like, he ain't your child. He is my damn child. What you trying to say? Because I'm ghetto and hood, I can't have a proper child. You know what I'm saying? But true, but for real though, I don't know how he came out like that. But he's so special, y'all. He's so special, and he's so handsome. Oh my God, he's so handsome. But he's like a light bulb. It's something about him. He's so bright. He like a light bulb. And the information this little boy got, he been here before. This little boy is 15. He in the stocks. He's into Bitcoin. Man, he into stuff. I told him, when you get time, will you sit down and teach your mom about this stuff? Because he talk about investing all the time. He get on me about my money, and he tell me he gonna find me some stuff to invest in. Do y'all know this boy done been on in there? He already been investing his money. He work at Publix. He take his money and he invest his money. So it's sad to say my big grown 46-year-old self don't know what to do. So I look at him and I learn from him. That boy is here to teach us something, especially me. All our kids are here to teach us something. If you don't mess with them, if you don't try to tell them what to be, if you don't try to tell them how to act, it could be the craziest thing they say they want to be or do. Let them do it. Don't stop them, because you got no right to stop what God got going on in that child, or where that child got to go, or what that child got to do. So I let him tell me what he like. I let him tell me what he want. I do that with all my kids. I never told my kids, you need to be this, I want you to do it. Nope, you don't want to do it, don't do it. I told my kids, you can make straight F's if that's your best. You goddamn get them fucking F's, but you better try. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't get number F's, then you just can't get number F's. Don't beat your damn self up. We'll just try to improve, try to get you a D. And then we'll get you a C. I tell my kids, you gonna be a fuck up, be the best fuck up. Don't halfway do shit. And if you're gonna be a good, loving person, then you go the mile with it. Be wherever you want to be to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Get enjoyment out of it. Shit, don't play. Be you. Be you. That's the only way you can find out things about yourself you like and dislike. What you want to keep, what you don't want to keep. What you need to change, what you shouldn't change. What you should start doing, what you shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this thing was all about. So when we were sitting there talking about him, we was just gone. We was in Bam Bam zone, okay? We was no longer here, meaning we weren't thinking of anything negative. Both of us was on one accord. We were in alignment and we were on the same page, meaning we pulled something from the universe, from the vortex. Don't know what it is yet, but it's coming. Or we helped something come because we got on one accord. And so he had to pull the truck up to try to get the truck up to the dock door. And when we pulled up, and before he backed up, I said, wait, look, the truck right in front of us. Both of the car seats said Bam Bam. And in the front of the car, the tag said blessed. It said Bam Bam blessed. And we sitting there talking about Bam Bam being blessed. So when you're in that realm, when you're in that synchronicity style lifestyle, synchronistic lifestyle. Ooh, that was a big word. You become accustomed to things, and things become accustomed to you. You become you in alignment. Everywhere you go, you're supposed to be. Now, how is it that we sitting there talking about Bam Bam being blessed in the car? The truck said Bam Bam sure live blessed. He is so blessed. Y'all, that car was talking. It was a blue truck. The truck was in on our conversation. The truck knew Bam Bam and we before we even started talking about him. And the world knows Bam Bam. The universe knows Bam Bam. And you know what tripped me out about it? What got me? What sent chills? And I'm getting chills now. The universe called him Bam Bam. His name is Jose. But the universe called him Bam Bam. You see that? Universe knows his nickname. So did I name him right? Yes, I did. So he must be Bam Bam from somewhere, because the universe knows him as Bam Bam. And the truck said, Bam Bam blessed. And we sitting there saying, Bam Bam so blessed. That boy is so blessed. And the truck is like, you are so right. So I said that to my son, and my son started laughing. He said, yo, this is so cool, Mom. How did you end up getting this? I mean, how did this happen? That's how he talked, y'all. And I explained to him what was going on. He said, cool. So God knows my name. Yeah, that sounds about right. That boy, God's gonna let me live to see what he turned out to be. And I'm blessed, y'all. I'm so blessed. I don't got nothing to complain about. My doctors, if they only knew to stop panicking, stop thinking I'm gonna die, stop thinking they're not gonna know what to do, stop thinking we don't want to lose you, we love you so much. Stop. God is in control. Just chill out. He'll come to you and tell you what to do with me. You can't do anything to me. You're only going to do what God wants you to do to me. And it's been working for 12 years. I turned 12 this year. And I keep seeing the number 13. So y'all know what that means. I'm going to be alive next anniversary. So, with that being said, that give me more time to make more videos and bother you guys. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the spoons, and I'm going to show you the truck that said Bam Bam is blessed. That truck was alive because we were in the realm, and in the realm, nothing is dead. God uses everything around you to communicate with you, but are you paying attention? See, I could have missed that, and I'm so glad I didn't miss that, because you know how that made me feel to know God watching over my children, to know that that boy came from somewhere special, that he got a bright future, and for the universe to say, yeah, Bam Bam blessed. Man, I feel more proud to be his mama. So proud that I was strong enough to bring him in. He was 9 pounds, y'all. And I had to have him a month early, because they said every week he stayed in there, he was going to gain a pound. And I wasn't finna have no 13-pound baby. I was not finna do that. They said that baby will split you from asshole to appetite. We're going to have to get him out now. And y'all, it was turbulence getting him here. My heart went bad, but guess what? God gave me another one in quick time. I didn't suffer long. And that boy is 15. He's smart as a whip. And I love him. I love my Bam Bam. So y'all get into the spirit. Follow your synchronicity. You see all this stuff I had to talk about, from a sunflower, a spoon, a purple heart, a truck with the Bam Bam blessed, 2 car seats, Bam, bam. Front blessed. You know what I'm saying? A car with Purple Heart signature, the presidential sign on it. Then you got a highway with the Purple Heart trail on it. Then you go into the city. You in Purple Heart City. Then I'm worrying about the accidents on the road, and I look over. Look at all them sunflowers in that lady. Car. The steering wheel, the car seats, the floor mats, the sun visor, the dang on rear view mirror, the stickers on the car, the tag on the car. Sunflower, 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 sunflower. You can't deny this stuff. And I feel so safe. I feel so protected. Y'all, I'm going to live to be 100 and some years old. Watch what I tell y'all. But I love y'all. I'm going to get off here and I'm going to try to figure out how to put these pictures at the end of this video. And I'm glad this video went that long because somebody need this juicy information. But I pray that my signs come to you guys, like in your walk, in your day, while you not paying attention. You just look up and see it, and it make you think of me. You know, and you'll be like, oh, that's what she was talking about. That's what she was talking about. Like, I want y'all to get it so bad. Like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what my future holds. I don't know what God got for me. But when I tell y'all, I'm so excited to see, because this is God blessing me, not man. Not my best. Because this is my best. God's best. And to know how, to see how God think about you and feel about you should mean more to you than breathing itself. So I love you guys. Like and subscribe to my channel, man. Y'all help me get 1,000 subscribers, man. I want to go live so I can teach this stuff. They told me you can't go live until you get 1,000 subscribers. Every time I try to go live, it tell me I can't go live. So help me get 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Spread my message, like and subscribe. And if you want to know anything about the spiritual realm, man, comment below. Don't be scared to talk to me. I can answer your questions. The majority of your questions I can answer. If it's dealing with spirit, you spirit walk, you dream, you travel, whatever your gift is, do not be ashamed, because I'm not on here for nothing, you guys. I'm a heart transplant recipient, meaning it's not that many of us, and I'm here with some information. And it don't matter your religion. It matters how good you can focus. It matters how good you can pay attention. You ain't got to have no religion to be with God. God is it. God is it. You don't need no religion. That'll slow you down. So be you. Find out what you see, what you know, what's in your environment, what's around you. This your life you living. These signs are tailored to you. I can't pick your signs for you because I don't live your life. But your signs want to introduce themselves to you because you got shit. You got some good stuff. And you need your faith boosted. You need your faith built up where nobody could ever knock it. Ever knock it. Because you got personal knowledge coming to you, not from the outside, but inside. So you can't deny it. And you can't say you ain't having these experiences. You ain't got to argue with nobody. Nobody ain't even got to believe you. As long as you believe it. And you acknowledge it. Because these things, you don't want them to say they ain't never knew you. You want to say, God, I surrender. I got to know everything you wanted me to know. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get up there and be no stranger. The tree said, I don't know him, her. The flower said, she ain't never talked to us. He ain't never talked to us. We don't know him. He ain't made no relationship with us. But when I get there, when I'm there, baby, and I done been there 3 times, y'all, it's real. Trust me, heaven is real. It is so real on so many levels. They could call it a state of mind. They could call it a place, wherever they want to call it. I went there and I was there. So I know heaven is real. And boy, can't no liars get in there. Can't no liars get in there. And the liars they talking about is people who create things and then pretend they didn't do it. Guess what? Your vibration on it. Your stank on it. Oh, here ain't no bastards. You got children, boo. And you gonna take care of your children. Or your children gonna turn around and destroy you. See, it's different over here on this side. You cannot say you didn't do nothing over here, because your vibration is your identity. Your vibration is your voice. Your vibration ring through realms. You can't lie over here. So whatever you create over here, it gonna call you mama or daddy. And it's yours. It ain't gonna call nobody else. And it's gonna follow you. And everybody gonna know what's yours, because it was created in your own image. You caught that? It was created in your own image. I love you guys. Like and subscribe. And it's good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all again. So I'm finna go on and enjoy Savannah. I'm finna keep on having fun. And I'll come back in a few more days to see have any more clues came up, or have something actually popped up. You know what I'm saying? But take care, you guys. I love you. But don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you got any questions, even about this video, any video I've made, just talk to me, man. I check it every day. I'm here. And boy, do I got a lot to say. I love you. Peace out.